Now, I'll go to the client side. First of all, we'll load the socket.io client library. Then, we'll create a socket object in our properties. We'll instantiate it in the getProfile callback method, which, as you remember, runs automatically once we have the user profile information. Then, we'll emit the subscribe event with the conversation ID. After that, we'll create an event handler for the private message event sent from the server. This handler will trigger every time the server receives a new message for the room. So, we'll parse the message, push it in our messages array, and scroll the wrapper to the bottom. You'll notice that the scroll code is located in this function. The async is used in Polymer to run code asynchronously after X amounts of milliseconds. I've added the scroll code in an async method, so the rendering of the new message we just pushed can be rendered before we scroll. We finished the part of the code where we subscribe into a room and receive messages from the server in real time. Time to create the functionality of sending a message. You remember that we had a send button. Let me see what method does that trigger. It triggers the send message method. I'll create that method in my script section. First of all, I'll add a check not to do anything if the method is empty. Then, we'll get the date and time and stringify a JSON object with the parameters of the user, the room, the message, and the date. We are stringifying the JSON object because we have to send strings to the server. Then, we emit the chat message event to the server with that string and reset the message. I've split the screen in two for you to view the server side and client side. You can see that first of all the user will trigger the subscribe event from the client to the server. Then, once he triggers the chat message event from the client to the server, that will trigger the private message event from the server to all of the subscribed clients. So, it will update to all of the clients. Time to view our demo in real action. I'll run the server and reload the page. You can preview my friends on the right panel of the page. Now, I'll open a new private tab and log in as the user Joy. You can see her friends as well. I'll click on Joy in one account and Bill on another. When I send a message from one account, you can see that it is appearing in both windows instantly. Now, if I click on another friend, let's say George, you won't see the message in the conversation with Joy, which is logical since this conversation has the ID of Bill Joy and the other one has the ID of Bill George.